Well, hello guys. Hi everybody. Just a special thanks for the people that are subscribed to my channel. Thanks to Juicy Tingles, Dimitri or Wilson. So thank you. Thumbs up. Just an update on my tooth. It's still the same, so I'm still waiting. And I guess you guys are thinking, and I wrote it under the description video on the first video, which is called Tooth Pain. Why I named my channel Roxy Winnie L. And Roxy, Winnie are for my two dogs. So Roxy, we got her when my father passed away in the year of 2013. We got her in September. My dad passed away August 31st. And my sister wanted to get her because once she came home, she wanted to be greeted like my dad would greet her every time that she would come back from school or from work. So she wanted that greeting um, that that a dog gives when it's happy to see you when you walk in. So that's the reason why we first got her. And then the second dog, which is called Winnie, my mother actually bought her to not leave the first dog all alone doing nothing. So it was like a companionship. So there are two females, both from different mothers, obviously, two different colors. But I would say the Roxy, which is she is a black lab and golden retriever, but she's black and she's just smart. She loves people. She loves everybody. The way we brought her up and taught her is not aggressive at all. She's got zero aggressiveness. And the small one, because she's so small compared to her sister, she barks a lot. She's very scared, um, but they're not aggressive dogs, if I make any sense at all. So that's basically it. And my name is actually, my real name is Giuseppe Dinito. So my parents are Italian, and I do speak Italian. I'm French Canadian, or I should say English Canadian, because there's a difference. I don't like speaking French. No offense to French Canadians, but yeah. So I'm Canadian, and that's why when somebody said, "Well, the Dollar Tree has good stuff for tooth pain," I think it was Juicy Tingles, and we don't have the Dollar Tree, but I guess it's the same thing. It's called a dollar store. So yeah, they have pretty good stuff, and I've seen her hauls from the Dollar Tree, and I guess it must be a fabulous store to shop at because I think I would just lose myself in there. I think I would say to myself, I'm gonna go buy one thing and then come out of there with three, four bags full. And that's the way it is when my mom and I go shop at the dollar store or at the Dollar Tree. Uh, we need this and this, man. That's it, no more. And we always come out of there with three, four bags full, which is unridiculous because you see what they have and oh, we should get this. Oh, we should get that. So then you get to spend more than what you actually wanted to spend. But they have some fabulous stuff, I may say so myself. Um, Now, pertaining to a video that Juicy Tango had done for her snoring problem, and I was a big snorer myself. Now, don't judge me, but if you look at my forehead, there is a permanent mark here, which this started actually in the year of 2009. And I started to notice myself. I had a weird sleeping pattern. I would sleep against the headboard of my bed like this, and the pillows would be down here, and I would push myself against the, the headboard of my bed. First of all, I ruined the headboard of my bed. It actually came apart because I would push it just for myself to sleep better. But I didn't know it was because of snoring. And it actually got worse. My dad used to also get mad at me and and get pissed off because when I would wake up, it would be actually red and purple. And as I would wake up in the morning, eventually, as time went on, it would go away. But now, like the blood, I guess, stayed in between under the skin and left me a brown mark. And I think that will never go away. But it's gotten better. So, one thing leading to another, I had to go run some tests at the hospital and I had to breathe into a machine. And from doing that breathing test at the hospital, which had nothing to do with me snoring or I had a problem because of that, but they found out that I had to do more tests, and they found out that I have severe snoring problems. Like they said, I stopped because I did also a sleeping test at the hospital, which the mask and the air pressure was too strong. I was choking. I felt claustrophobic. I told them I want to stop this test. I'm gonna go home. It was very late at night, and I had to sleep at the hospital. Very cold room, very dark room, and I had all a bunch of wires and electrodes, and uh, I was actually falling asleep with the air pressure that was entering. And this is my point. Comes to find out that the doctor prescribed me a CPAP machine, and a CPAP machine makes you breathe better. It pushes air, it forces air into your mouth to keep your airways open in your throat. And I had to get used to it. It did cost me expensive. It took me a year to pay it off, and the total was $2,000. And you fill it up with water, with distilled water, and it actually heats up. So, like whenever you breathe in, the hot plates warms up that distilled water, and it keeps your mouth moist. It keeps your throat moist. And the honest truth, I tried it for like 3 days when I got it, and I woke up refreshed. I woke up very early. My mom said that I did not snore, and I did not toss and turn. I stayed in the same position as I was when I first put on that mask and did not move an inch. Now, I had to get used to it. I didn't want to put it. And they knew when I was using it because they used to call me at home. And this would affect my driving permit. Now, because I was a risk, I did so much, I used to stop so much breathing during my night that it was severe. And now, whenever I go to bed, I cannot not put it on. I have to absolutely put on my machine, and I sleep like an angel. I do not toss, I do not turn, and the snoring does stop. Now, when I don't use it and put it on, I sleep with my forehead and I sleep on my stomach and I'm against the wall now with my pillows pushed up. So that's basically it. For people who snore, a CPAP machine is number one. I know that a machine making you sleep well sounds weird and you have to get used to it and your body has to adapt to it. But um, it happens that you sleep well. And sometimes in the middle of the night, I take it off. I just rip off my mask off and I close my machine with my eyes closed. But it does help. The CPAP machine does help you sleep better and not snore. And I'm a big snorer. And I used to wake myself up because I heard myself snore. And my mom could also vouch for that, that she used to hear me snore. And so that's basically what I have to say about people who snore. Um, just take the time, run some tests at the hospital. I'm no doctor, but this is maybe a helpful tip, and maybe I could help somebody because I went through it, and so I hope that helps somebody. Tooth pain is still there. I try not to eat on it and avoiding sweets. So if it helps anybody, why not? We have to help each other here. So now you know why I named my channel Roxy Winnie L for my two dogs. And one day I will videotape them and you will see my beautiful dogs. But the Black Labrador mixed Golden Retriever is a smart cutie patootie. She's just adorable. And she's sometimes I say, um, this cannot be a dog because she really listens to you. She looks deep into your eyes. She's number one. So on that note, I don't want to rant too much and take too much of your time, but that's what it is. So if you like, please subscribe. And hello again to Juicy Tingles and Rosa or Rose J, which I saw some of your videos. And um, that's it. So have yourself a nice, wonderful evening. It's actually it's 10:45 on a Sunday night, and Monday morning is always tough for everybody. So please get some rest, and I'll keep you guys posted. So take care, have a nice evening, and arrivederci. Ciao.